Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So yesterday I made a video about the game team's input on future of Alliance Wars, but we also have Alliance Wars Season 47 update more specifically. So today a bit briefer video, let's just break down what is going to change in Alliance Wars Season 47. So welcome back to another season of Alliance War. We acknowledge issues in Season 46 and we have a sister post that will focus on plan to help alleviate the pressures. We discussed that post in the previous video. And this post, we will focus what we plan to do for Season 47 and inform players of new tactics tuning, potions retuning, as well as bans for the tactic. Without further ado, let's jump into the changes. So the season starts on January the 31st. So we will have our 2 weeks of off season. At the very end of January, we get the Season 47 start. Of Alliance, where we acknowledge issues in Season 46. We have, okay, why? Okay, cool. That's weird. Oh my god. Somebody should feel embarrassed about this, but it shouldn't be me. Alright. Plan to alleviate pressures in this. Okay. Proofreading. Concept unfamiliar to the well-paid individuals at Kabam HQ. Potions tuning. The game team's intention to Alliance War is to trend on the harder side to better facilitate a competitive environment. More on that here. However, we have made a major error when we neglected to allow the potion economy to catch up. To alleviate this pressure, we are making Tier 5 Alliance War potions available through Loyalty Store for Season 47. That is awesome. Additionally, we are looking to change the way that the players purchase these potions. Previously, players wouldn't have to purchase a week's supply of these potions daily in order to benefit from the low price point. To relieve that pressure of this new direction in Alliance War, Tier 5 Alliance and above will all be able to purchase first 7 potions for the low loyalty cost before escalating the price. It's interesting that for whatever reason it's only Tier 5 or above. I wonder why that is. But okay. Defense tactic tuning. We understand that the tuning of the previous defensive tactic was too high, limiting summoners' attackers' options. To help alleviate this pressure, we have decided to tune down the tactic with the following values. Oh, really? It's as if nobody told them that the tactic was overtuned before the last season started. I'm just saying this could have been done for the previous season. When hashtag, okay, so we're going to go to the hardest version of the node. So when crush defenders gain a bar of power, they inflict 2 separate 20% potency downed passives for 20 seconds, max tax 12. While the attacker is suffering from 2 or more downed effects during the defender's special attacks, they are passively rooted. Rooted attackers cannot evade. Crash defender's special attacks have 20% chance per downed effect on the attacker to be passively unblockable except against well-timed blocks. These abilities can't be affected by ability accuracy. So they tune down the potency of the downteds and reduce the duration slightly, which still doesn't make me like this tactic. I still think it's an absolute potion sink, which is my biggest issue with it, because Kabam in the sister post talked about how they wanted to increase depth and they achieved it and they're happy with it, which I think completely missed the main point why players are dissatisfied with the tactic, and that is the fact that even if you have a perfect counter, even if you play without mistakes, you end up taking a ton of block damage regardless whether you die or not. And the cost of doing Alliance War is the primary issue, not the fact that we get some deaths racked up. I think slightly increased death numbers are good for Alliance War, just like Kabam does. I just completely disagree with the way Kabam is getting there, and that is by doing infinite amounts of block damage during special attacks and making special attacks hit insanely hard. So when hashtag study attackers intercept, okay, so attack tactic seems to be unchanged, aside from the slightly increased duration on the taunt, which is 20 seconds now. So they inflict 30% taunt passive for 12 seconds. Yeah, so the taunt is longer, which, you know, is going to be helpful. But to be fair, the attack tactic didn't really play a major role for most part, I think, and this taunting and intercepting. So, you know, hopefully that helps out enough. The champion lists do not seem to be changed. Right, we do know for a fact that Bullseye, however, is going to be attack tactic champion. So that's better than him being defensive tactic champion. Just saying. right? And there is still coming soon champions here as well, both on offense and defensive attack. Right. So lastly, the bans themselves. And kind of weirdly, I didn't actually see this one coming, but Hercules is blacklisted alongside Warlock. Warlock I did absolutely saw coming. Warlock was wrecking everything left, right, and center. And whitelist now is Silk and Void. So those are the changes for Alliance for Season 47. Again, eagerly await the change to the potions, introduction to the high level potion, as well as them healing up the boosted health. Will definitely help a lot. Ultimately, I think we can all agree that Alliance War is not in a good place, nor is Battlegrounds, which should be a major red flag for Kabam in general, because those are the two premium game modes. Those are the two game modes that, make this game competitive and ignite that spark into the players. They might not be financially the most, significant earners for Kabam, but they are definitely kind of like the bloodline and life of this game. And yeah, at the moment, Alliance Wars community is not enthusiastic about them, and Battlegrounds as well. For the last 3 or 4 seasons, community has not been overly enthusiastic about BGs, aside from the one season when they did have increase in the rewards. So that means we do have some general issues with both of those game modes, which I hope Kabam does address. Now, with Alliance War Raids not being a stellar launch either, I think Kabam definitely has that work cut out for them. In fact, I might be making a separate kind of like state of the game or state of the game economy video on the topic in next few days, because yeah, if you're taking a look at what people like, Necropolis has been like the only saving grace really for Kabam, because again, Battlegrounds are not in a good place, Alliance Wars are not in a good place right now, and Raids did not launch well, and in general Alliance Quest isn't in a particularly good place at the moment as well. And what else is left there? Arenas haven't been updated, and they are not in a good place either. BAM needs to get worried, in my opinion, because there is so much to do in this game in order to catch it up. Whether we like to admit it or not, Necropolis, gifting event, Cyber Weekend sales, all of that stuff escalates the progression of the game, and it 100% seems that the game just isn't keeping up, and many of the things feel outdated and irrelevant now, the rewards wise. So let's see what they do. Let's see what they come up with, but let's hope they do it sooner rather than later. Right, that will be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about the War Season 47 and the game more broadly, and I'm gonna catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information